Hey gang, AV here. Welcome to my review of the Alien Covenant Xenomorph figure. Here he is in the box. As you can see, he is a boxed figure with a window there, so you can see the vast majority of the stuff he comes with. Picture of the alien there on the front. On the side, just a very, very dim picture of the alien's face right there, as well as Alien Covenant Xenomorph right up top there. In the back, some legal stuff with two product shots of the alien. On the other side, you have the continuation of the front picture. Alien Covenant Xenomorph. Bottom, Alien Covenant Xenomorph. Top, Alien Covenant Xenomorph. That's it for the packaging. Let's get him out of there and see how cool he is. Now, I have opened this up previously. This is a Hiya toy figure. So I do recommend that when you first open these things up, you work the joints very, very gently. If anything feels frozen, use a hairdryer to soften it up. They do have a tendency to break out of packaging if you try to force the joints. Don't want to do that. So be very careful when you first open these things. It comes with this little leaflet here with the cross-sell of some other stuff that's also available. Crusher Alien, Raven Alien, some of the Marines right down there. On the other side, some more aliens. The APC, which if it wasn't as expensive, I would have already gotten. Some other figures, and we've actually already seen the power loader I've reviewed on this channel already. So there's that. There's also like a little insert card, which as you can see has the alien face in the background. And now the tray is a two-part construction. Just lift the top part off, gain access to the figure and all his goodies on the inside. First and foremost, he comes with a figure stand, which has a single foot peg. It's like a grate. Steel grate type motif on there. They did a really good job on it too. Kind of looks metallic. And these are raised rigids, so very neat. These notches on the sides here, they use these two clips the figure comes with, so you can tab them in there and connect it with other base figure stands to actually make a floor when you display these guys. And I think that's really awesome that they do that. Take the figure out. He also has two alternate hands as opposed to the ones that already come on the figure. These are like claw hands, like reaching to slash you hands. As you can see, they are very tiny and narrow. Pretty cool nonetheless. Same with the left hand. And now we can have a look at the figure himself, and I got to tell you right off the bat, I was blown away by this guy. Blown away. I have a look at his details first. He's got a really nice clear plastic on his dome here, so you can see the skeletal structure underneath. Hopefully that's coming across on camera. It's got like a nice brown highlight, like dry brush effect on the figure, which really makes his details pop. I apologize, my lighting sucks in this studio right now. Awesome looking figure. Articulation. His head is on a ball joint. Actually, his neck is on a ball joint. So you can look left and right. I'm not going to force it to go full 360. There's really no reason to. You can do from side to side with it. The top of his neck is also a hinge, so you can actually point his head up. and point his head down quite a ways. He has an articulated mouth, and double jaws do come out, which is fantastic. Arms can go up and back. I could probably do a 360, but again, I don't want to force anything. His shoulders are sticking out quite a ways, so I don't want to force it. There is also a hinge at the shoulder, so he can get his arms up pretty high. There's nothing at the bicep. Elbows are very fragile, but they will do a full 360, and they do bend. Oh boy. Got to be very careful with this joint. There we go. They do bend about 90 degrees. A little over 90 degrees, actually. Wrists are on a ball joint and can be popped off pretty easily, especially this one, to swap out the hands. See how tiny that ball joint is, though? You have to be very careful. Torso, he gets a good range of, a decent range of motion there. Nice wiggle room, and there is a slight twist you can get too. Legs can go up about that high, back about that far. They go in and out slightly. Knees are double jointed. He can flatten his legs out about like that. Can also bend at both knee joints. Get his heel back about that far. There is also a rotation here at the top of the knee. Ankles, he can point his toes all the way down, up a decent way, and then he has a rocker joint here as well. Toes, he can point his toes down and, well, up and down. So awesome articulation there on the body, and the tail itself is bendy. So you can whip this thing around wherever you want. Let's see if I can get him standing straight up, just so you can get a good size comparison for this guy. I'll use his tail to help balance him. Very impressed with this figure. They've come a long way since the Lurker alien that I reviewed a couple of months back. This guy blew me away out of the box. Come on, just trying to get you to stand up straight. There we go. Okay. All right, so size comparison. Here he is next to a vintage G.I. Joe figure. So you can see the difference there. Vintage collection Luke Skywalker. A more modern G.I. Joe figure, Dollar General Trooper. Boss Fight Studio blank. Marvel Universe Captain America. Master Chief. Awesome figure. Awesome figure. I think he looks fantastic. I love the articulation on him, especially the retractable double jaws. I think that's really cool. The bendy tail is always a plus on these figures. Again, this is a Hiya toy. You want to be very careful when you first open them out of the packaging. Have a hair dryer ready just so you can heat up those joints. If any of them feel stiff, do not force it. Make sure you heat them up and slowly work at it until they loosen up on you. You don't want to risk breaking anything, but with just that little bit of caution out of the box, this figure is awesome. No, fantastic. I love the sculpt on him. I like the subtle paint details on him. The articulation's fantastic. He's going to look great on the shelf. Can't recommend him enough. This has been AV. This has been my review of the Hiya Toys Alien Covenant Xenomorph. If you like this video, check out my channel where you'll see me review a whole bunch of other 1/18 scale figures, vehicles, and accessories. If you like what you see there, then please subscribe. And as always, thanks for watching.